What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in with the update and event list for the first patch of July, which is being applied to the servers right now. Let's get right to it, see what kind of stuff Vespa has in store for us. The main part of the patch is the balance adjustment for Urzi and Talisha. Kinda need to see these in game to really be able to talk about them and then do some testing, of course, but Urzi seems to retain her AoE role where she gets even better now, possibly returning to be a Vel'Khazar DPS. Fun fact, I used to build her for that before stuff happened. So yeah, I think she will be a lot better at that, but we will have to see how exactly that works out in comparison to the current top DPS like Cleo and Hanus. But yeah, she definitely looks better, and she didn't quite get a PvP buff, I believe, so that should be good, but we'll see, you'll see. Talisha gained a lot of non-hero and boss damage, it seems. Her support role doesn't quite seem to be affected too much, really. Again, need to see this in game, how this exactly works out. She definitely gets a pretty big DPS burst increase anyway. The question is still where you can actually use her, considering her somewhat clunky mechanics. She was already having an easy time in Sky Trial, but building her just for that is a bit of an overkill. Eclipse, maybe, we'll see. I don't know. We'll have to try her at various places to see if she can be competitive at anything at all. Yeah. Let's move on, see what else we have. So new content, sub-story Roy part 2. So if you did the first part of the sub-story for Roy, then you can continue doing so. And at the end you will be able to buy this Roy sub-story costume, which comes with a mask that you can either wear or not wear. And I'm getting so much Bleach vibes from this one, it's kind of creepy, but yeah, so that's Roy for you. Gives XP boost, nobody wants that. We are getting this enhancement lab challenge with Lakrak, and I'll talk about this in a bit more detail in a bit. Let's just finish first the update list. So there are the changes to the gold dust. So the Ophelia event for the Repositorium gold dust and gold bar is ending. You cannot turn those in anymore, but you can still sell these from the inventory if you had any left. Yeah, that was a nice event. I got some goodies from it. Hope you guys did too. League of Honor is ending the current season, not the whole of League of Honor. So season 13 is ending on the 18th of July. So that's how much time we got to do your climbing and get the fancy Urzi or Kibera costumes. And then there will be a pre-season period until the 1st of August. Yep. And then rewards will be distributed at that time. Guild Conquest season 14 will be opening on the 20th of July and last until October, and then we will be having Satria as the solo challenge raid coming next week. And that's it really. There is some minor icons not showing bug fixes that they did there. The main part of this balance patch, or of this patch, is the balance really, and then the Roy sub-story and the Lakrak dungeon. So having said that, let's move over to the event tab real quick and see what normal events we have. And among these, first of all, everyone gets a free Urzi. So if you did not own Urzi yet, then you get a Transcendence 5 level 100 Urzi for free, but you have to claim this until the 3rd of August. If you already own her, then you get a package which will give you some additional rewards. So that's kind of nice to have. And then we are getting a stamina refill event, which is starting on the 12th of July and will be lasting for like a week. So you need to use 500 stamina a day, for which you get 500 back. And if you for which you get 1 point per day. At 5 points you get a summon. At 7 points you get a Vel'Khazar artifact ticket, which is quite nice to have. That's quite simple. And then we have the regular 2-day events. It seems that's the new norm. So enhancement discount, reforge discount, awakening discount, rune discount, hero awakening discount, and so on. And there we also have the central neighborhood burning time. So if you didn't get to farm your eaters out of this, then you can do this again. once again Thursday and Friday, the 15th and the 16th. So that's quite good. And then let's move on to this Lakrak event, because that's a bit confusing and we have to see how exactly this works. So Lakrak has developed a powerful weapon and he needs your help to strengthen it. So after the maintenance on front of the 6th, so now until the 3rd of August, so give or take 1 month or 30 days. I haven't counted the exact days, but I'm a bit lazy and gonna count with 30 days. So if you speak to Lakrak in the central event, central over part, then you can purchase his weapon for coins that you get by doing dailies. So they say that if you do dailies, you get these coins for which you can buy his weapon. And you can also buy this secret enhancement item. You can buy 10 of his weapons for the daily coins, and you can buy 10 of his weapons for 30 rubies each. So this is both capped at 10 per day, and so you can buy 20 total, and that will cost you 300 rubies per day, which counting with 30 days comes up to a whooping 9k rubies over 1 month. So that's quite a price. Let's see what we can get for it. So the way it works, once you have this weapon and the materials that you need to buy, you can attempt to enhance the weapon. And when you enhance it, it goes up in level. Now it does say that there is 16 levels of enhancement, and in the first 9, so the levels 1 to 9, nothing really happens if you fail the enhancement. You can just try again. So it's like with the current items when you try to awaken them, for instance. However, above this, if you fail the enhancement, then your item will break and be destroyed. Yeah, you heard that right. So the last 6 stages actually are where the item is actually destroyed. And if that happens, you get some Lakrak's tearful remnants, depending on what level your item was at the time it broke. And then you can use these tearful remnants to do the guaranteed enhancement, in which case it will not break the next time, because you have to raise another one then. So technically you will be raising weapons and then breaking them in the +10 range, and then hope that you get to the higher levels. Now it has a cost. It's 100k gold per attempt, so with 20 weapons that's like 2 mil a day. You will be so broken. How will you manage this actually? And of course you need to use this ore. Then here are the chances which you can see. So +1 is like no break chance, and then as you can see the failure rate at +9 is already 70%. But you can also use the guaranteed Lakrak's tier stuff here if you want, but you probably do not want, because at this point you only lose your materials, the secret enhancement, or not the weapon itself. So, but then if you get to +10, you see the item break rate goes up to 75 and then 80% all the way. And if you want to get 100% chance, so if you want to get the guaranteed chance, then you need to pay 450 for the first rank, and it goes up all the way to 72k. And you can see how many points you get, how many of those tier things you get if your item is destroyed. So 30 if one of your items is destroyed at this stage, also on the first step, then you get 30. So with the lowest luck, if you buy all 10 weapons for coins and all 10 weapons for rubies, then you will get 20 times 30 or 600 points. And doing so every day will give you, for 30 days, that will give you 18k points. For which... yeah, that's a lot of points to break, guys. Oh god. So you can kind of reason it out if it's worth for you. I mean, for 18k points you could, wow, you can't even, how far can you get? It's like you can get maybe this rank, yeah. So with the lowest luck you can get maybe a +13 weapon. And then let's check what you can actually buy for that. So they have a nice little table here that shows XP potions, stamina potions. So unique weapon fragment plus 15, unique treasure fragment plus 25. So these are not that great. I mean, it's alright, but not great. And then at plus 10 you get reforged tickets, which is 2 of them. Plus 11 protection of the God King. That's not too bad. Unique gear tickets are times 2 at 12. Event artifact piece, so that's 1 event artifact selector, which you can get for sure if you invest 9k, I believe, unless my math is wrong, but correct me on it then. Then plus 14, with some luck you can get 4 event artifacts, and plus 15 will give you a soul weapon advancement ticket phase 2, which they say that you can apply it to a unique weapon that is not unleashed or unleashed or phase 1, and this will let you upgrade that soul weapon right away to A2, which is not too bad. That's 7 soul stones worth. But yeah, for that you need to Luckrack that plus 15 there. Yeah, it would be quite nice. I think depending on where you are in the game, the event artifact piece might be better, or depending on what you are trying to do. For instance, if you are building for PvP, then 4 event artifact tickets is quite nice. Everyone loves their Christmas artifact stuff. But yeah, so there is a lot of very low chance luck involved, like 25% and then 20% all the way. You get a couple shots at it per day, so you might get lucky. The question is whether you can afford to burn 9k rubies through the period of 1 month. If you can, then there is a chance you get lucky and you get something good. If you can't, then yeah, your chances are a lot lower for something useful. Of course, over time you shouldn't fail every single attempt, so I was counting with the lowest possible chance. You might get luckier than that, but yeah, it's just brace yourself for lots of failure, because yeah, it's just how it goes. If you have tried to awaken stuff at the gambling levels or like ether enhancement, then you know how this goes. And yeah, finally, let's just check the special shop real quick. Also, you guys know that I don't really like to promote that one. So the special shop has well, there is a bunch of stuff. There is of course a step up summon for Urzi and Talisha, which brings them these accessories. They are quite nice, you got to admit, they do look nice, and they come with the usual rewards that you can get. Interestingly, you can obtain 1 unique treasure. The unique gear ticket will not give you a unique weapon for Talisha, of course, but supposedly you can actually pull it from the step up summon. They do say here that you will be able to check NPC unique weapon will only appear as 0 star. So technically you should have a chance to get an NPC unique weapon from this, but it can only come as a 0 star compared to the others. Now, as you guys know, I have tried these in the past and I'm not a terribly big fan, because the chances are just so low that even if you get something from the pool, it's a low chance that it's for the hero that you want to get, and it doesn't even count towards the step up kind of thing in the all-in-one summons that you can do with rubies. So kind of meh. I really don't like these so much. I think this product could be improved to be more rewarding for the rubies themselves, but yeah, whatever. I know a lot of people will pull anyway, and guess Vespa knows that too. And moving through this list, there is a lot of packages as usual. What I was looking at was the ruby stuff. It's normal artifact ticket, 8k rubies. Yeah, no. Oh, this is something for Yon. Yon, I hope you are listening. PD Edge's gold sale special. Gold special sale package. 10 million gold, and you can buy it once every day, so maybe you won't be so broke anymore. But okay, moving on. Event artifact ticket. So you can get 1 event artifact for 8k rubies, which is technically cheaper than the lowest chance with the event, but not by much, and then you were considering the lowest chance there. Then there is unique weapon ticket. It's not too bad, 4k rubles, and it can be purchased 3 times per week. Okay. And unique treasure ticket, also not too bad. Random NPC unique weapon ticket. Now this one is interesting. You can buy this twice every week, and it will give you a random unique weapon. So that's interesting. Normal heroes are not included. So this will be a unique weapon for an NPC for 8k rubles. So 2 times the amount of a unique weapon selector. And this is a random. So maybe you get someone that you already own or do not want. So that could be scuff. And that's it really, guys. That's all there is to the patch. The Lakrak event is a bit complicated and it's so much molding. I can already see people who have like super luck and will just get so much good stuff, while there will be so many salty people breaking their +10s at 75% all the time, and I will be probably one of them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and until the next time, this has been Cloudie. I'll see you then. Bye bye.